past experiences. So we're gonna talk about that in just a minute. I'm gonna put this on different music. One more blessings. Oh, excuse me. You know, there's things you gotta understand. You know? There's things you gotta understand. My past experiences has been crazy. You know? I'm trying to remember what happened. High school's used to be great back then, but I'm gonna tell you about my middle school, which is fucked up. I have to say, I have to hate this to you to say, but school is not great for anyone. You know, people have their own issues, have to deal with this, getting hurt, bullied. You know? But high school, it's not that great for me. You know, the basketball game was great, you know? I always dodged a bullet, throw in the hoop like that, dribble, you know? Like, I always want to impress myself, make myself a good person again, you know? You know? If I told you, remember the last video, last 2 weeks, I told you I met a nice girl. But I forgot her name. I can't remember exactly. She used to subscribe to my channel, Coolman69. I just can't remember her name, but the channel's changed this year, so I just don't know. She didn't ask for my number, but I should have wrote my number down, or I gave her my YouTube channel, which is good, you know. But sometimes people might be interested in you. You know? But I may not be on my phone all the time. I need to start leaving my phone in the office, usually, because it's going to be my live stream room where I'm going to do something. But I'm not available on weekends. You know? Just have to be the way it is, bro. You know? But my past experience has been fucked up. Middle school's been not great for me. You know, I get bullied several times in 8th grade. 8th grade sucks. You know, everything sucks. 12th grade in the middle and high school. 12th grade in high school sucks too. And this girl and this other girl is so mean and being a bully, and she's trying to put my arm against that doorway, trying to break it. And she tricked me, but my arm didn't break. It's starting to hurt, you know? Because in high school, no one doesn't like me. Nobody doesn't like me who I am. But the teachers are great to me, respectful. The redneck teachers don't like me. I'm not a kind of a redneck guy to me, you know? I'm just a different guy who I want to be. You know? I shaved my beard for a reason. Everything's been bloody hell, man, in my past experiences. You know? I just don't have no one to talk to, really. You know, it just sucks. I end everything. the friendship, everything. Do I regret it? No. No. I'm not evil. I'm in peace. You know, there's nothing you can't do about it.
What if you could have the most reliable Wi-Fi at the same price for 5
right.
years?
Stupid ads.
That's
Ruin my peace.
5-year price guarantee. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and our best.
Shove it up your butt!
Plus, get online in minutes
You know?
with same-day Wi-Fi. Just
Talking to ads.
Fiber-powered Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to the devices that need them most. Lock in your price.
Sometimes
and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity.
I realize no one doesn't like me, you know? Back in my high school, this girl I was talking to her. It's like 2 years grades, so like in the 11th grade back then. She's really cool, so her name is M. So I thought she's a good person, proud of me who I am, but I realized people are using me. You know, I wish I could get revenge. How you not treat someone like that, you know? It's not okay to treat someone, to use someone. You know? I just found out it's not good. My YouTube channel is not growing very good, so I have to wait till when the time feels right. You know? When people are fed up with your shit, you know, been through high school experiences, it makes you toxic. You don't know what to do with your life, man. I don't feel grateful for that, you know? Being bullied, I don't deserve it. People are so cruel nowadays. People don't understand me. I just feel like I'm invisible in the clouds. You know? You know, God knows what I'm going through over the years, you know? I'm just trying to keep myself productive over here, you know? You know, I'm a YouTuber. I've been on this channel for 8 years. But my friend vanished back in high school, you know? He's busy. He has a good life. I hope he's okay. You just never say, hey, how are you doing? You know, that's what friendship's supposed to be there, means to you. But I'm not making no assumptions to anyone. You know? Sometimes people are not daily checkers. It's just, you know, so irritating. You know? Sometimes things don't work out as planned, you know? Friendships grow apart. Just like I said, you cannot fix it. You cannot control that. You cannot do nothing. You could do is just find someone who values you or who try to make sure you're okay. I found a good friend at Food Line, so he's a great guy, Cody, so I told you about. But he's an awesome guy. He's autistic. But no epilepsy. I have epilepsy too. You know what's cruel? I was at the gym today. I went to the back facility. I looked, there's a Food Line cart right there. That don't belong here at the YMCA parking lot. It belongs to the Food Line parking lot. It belongs to the facility Food Line. I didn't take it back because my manager, my friend, he says, I'll take it, return it back. He has a good heart to the people, you know? You know? My other friend, the manager of the YMCA, he changed my life too. You know? There's nothing you can do about it. But you could do is just return it. It's going to stress you out more and more. You know? It's kind of cold outside. It's 34. You know, folks? Sometimes I just gotta put my phone away. It's just for the best. Not to respond to anyone's messages. Unless I'm in my office here. But it's not my office, it's my uncle's house. But I just use it for filming videos or whatever. Outside, which is fine. But I'll talk a bit with you guys in the video, okay? What happened, so... Alright? You gotta remember, friendships don't last long. Friendships grow apart over time. If you're with a girl you've been friends with, things grow apart. It doesn't reevaluate. But you cannot make things work in commitment, okay? Sometimes people have lives to complete, to make full of attention lives, you know? You know? Just people, man. It's just people. That's how they are. I'm fine with it, you know? I have to go to the gym tomorrow. Just to celebrate the staff. I don't work there necessarily. They're my family to me, you know? Friends. I just call them family and friends, whatever. They're all Christians. I'm a Christian too. You know? I might leave around like 11:40 or 11:30, I don't know. But tomorrow's a beautiful day, but it's gonna rain. Okay? Alright, folks, thank you for watching the NBC Show Network, and I hope you guys have a good night, and thank you for watching. Namaste. Good night. Bye-bye now. And tomorrow night, I might not be available. So, I might be available tomorrow morning, probably around 9 o'clock. We'll see. Alright? Alright, guys. Have a good night. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys later tomorrow. Okay? Alright, guys. Bye-bye for now. Bye. Hope you understand how I feel about it. But it's been fucking bloody heck. Very bad. Alright? Alright, guys. Thank you for your understanding.